Hello, this is YouTube, and this is the UnknownVariable6 coming back at you once again regarding the information that has recently come to light about the alleged identity of Herebemonsters7, the UnknownVariable6, which is myself, of course. I've noticed that on the Dark Lord Zodiac's recent upload, one of them, he says very clearly, okay, if this is fake by any means, that doesn't really go together, but I think it probably would have worked better if you had said if this is fake by any stretch, or if this is fake by any stretch of the imagination. Perhaps those words would have worked better for you. Come on, use your words and do a better job, please. You're trying to come off as intelligent and you're not sounding as such. You really need to think about what you're saying before you say it and try to string them into sentences that make sense. But we're going to continue. I am supposedly this Augie Nelson individual who's 25 years old and lives in Henderson, Kentucky. Brain Deduction, Dick Tracy has some excellent work. Excellent work. Keep up the good work, by the way. But what I really need you to do is, of course you say that he lives with Gail Nelson. I don't need that anymore. I just need that to remember his name. You, of course, say that I am this individual and that I live with my mommy, who is Gail Nelson, who lives in Henderson, Kentucky. Okay, you make that assertion, you can stand by it. What you need to do next is, since people don't believe you, you need to actually get this individual on video. You need to find a video that this individual has uploaded, or you need to find a way to get him to speak so you can get a recording of his voice and you can compare it to my own. That's what you need to do next. Not to help you do your job, but before you come out with something like this, you really want to do all of your homework first. You want to do the legwork first before you present it, because if you present the evidence without doing the research and without doing the legwork, you often come off as a fool like you have in this case. So, moving forward, the next time you want to release information about my true identity, what you need to do is you need to find out who the individual is that you're going to name me as. You need to find out where they live, their living arrangements, as you have, of course, you have. You've gotten the address, the phone number, all that information. You found their Facebook, good work, but you need to get a recording of that individual's voice and play that recording and then play mine so that you can compare the two. That way you can present it all and bring it all home at one time instead of this backpedaling where you said, as you did yesterday, you said, this is him, Augie Nelson, this is Herebemonsters7, UnknownVariable6. Now, last night you came out and said, oh, we know someone who actually knows you. And they're going to give you real information. Now you're coming back saying that I'm Augie Nelson again. And you're saying that I was in a band, that I'm a drummer. And you're also saying that you know not only the band that I'm supposedly in now, but my former band, and that you know my former girlfriend. You guys are great. You really... I find this fun. The raging and all of that, you say that I rage for you. That I'm upset. I'm actually not. I'm really enjoying myself quite a bit. It seems to me at this point that you're really not, though. It seems to me at this point that you're really struggling just to keep your head above water. And you really don't need to, because there's more that you can attack someone with other than their personal information. You know, you can argue with me. You can try to point holes in my argument as you have in the past. Oh, wait a minute. You failed to do that. You were unable to do that. You can keep trying, though. I'm sure at some point you will win an argument. You will probably catch me talking about something that I really don't have that much knowledge of. And you'd be able to do some research and you'd probably be able to prove me wrong. So it just takes a little bit of effort on your part. If you spend half the time trying to rebut my arguments, as you did trying to find out who I am just so that you could drop my information, or fabricating emails so that you can upload fake smear videos accusing me of being a pedophile. If you just took half of that time and actually focused on the argument and the discussion, you'd probably do better in that discussion and you wouldn't have to resort to these tactics. This is YouTube. Here be monsters. Still, the unknown variable 6.